of moments, and you might be hearing the beginning of that joy right now. Now, I'd like to clarify, having a newborn is also the hardest of moments, so it's not either or in this situation, but we as a Temple community, Temple Shir Tikvah, get to invite up baby Zoe, who will be receiving her Hebrew name. I was assured by her older siblings that she already has a regular name and doesn't need another one, okay? So we're gonna make sure that she ends up with a Hebrew name and a sense for her family of just how delighted we are to welcome them into the community. So baby Zoe, come on up with anybody who wants to participate in your baby naming. I think that's grandparents and big siblings as well. And we're gonna let the parents come up too. Look at the toes. We are so glad you are all here. And grandparents, we're going to ask you to start off our naming ceremony with words of blessing. We do have members of our community who join us online, so if you speak into the microphone, they have the opportunity to hear you as well. Come on forward.
We are thankful for the blessing you have bestowed upon us. We have been granted a new grandchild to love, the start of the next chapter in our family's chronicle. May our grandchild grow up in health and happiness.
May her dear parents find much joy in the years that lie before them. O God of life, may they raise their child with wisdom and understanding. May they teach her the ways of righteousness, leading her to the study of Torah and the practice of love and kindness.
Amen.
May we, too, be granted the joy of seeing her develop all her gifts. May we know the joy of helping her fulfill the best that is in her.
May we know the joy of passing on to a new generation the values, stories, and traditions. And then our prayers will have been answered as we share in the joy of our children and our grandchildren. Amen.
Amen. And Noah and Catherine, we're going to ask you to step on in here, and Ira can come too if he wants, or Maeve. Now, Ira, can I ask you a question? What's your baby sister's name? Zoe. We have a Zoe, so we're going to hear about this name, about Zoe and the Hebrew name that she's going to get. And we're going to hear it directly from her, so it's perfect.
I'll go quick. Well, we really liked the name Zoe, and that was why we picked it initially. It wasn't for anyone in particular, but we were thinking about it, and there were several people in our family who aren't with us anymore whose names ended with an E. So we had our cousin Amy, my grandpa Julie, Grandma Buffy, and I'm hopefully not forgetting anybody, but there was a connection there that I think rings true to us. There was never a girl at Jewish summer camp named Zoe who was mean to me, which disqualified a lot of other names. And then Zoe's middle name is Dorit. That will be her Hebrew name as well. And we like the name a lot for a number of reasons, but one of which is its connection to generation, to the term generation, and we felt like with Zoe's our third child and sort of completing this generation for us and completing our family, so we felt like it was a good fit for her. So We're so happy to be here, and thank you all for letting us speak about her for a little bit.
Thank you.
So we get to wrap you up in something that we hope feels like a great big hug from our community. It's called a tallis. And when you get to be 13, we're going to wrap you in it all over again. But I'm wondering if Maeve and Ira want to help be part of the hug givers. Are you guys good at hugs? No? You're not a good hugger? I heard you were a great hugger, but you don't have to be. If you want to be, you can be. And you can also be inside the hug with your baby sister if you want. Ira, you want to come? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Maeve. Here we go. And we're going to give that baby sister who's crying a hug, okay? And we are going to say, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu kayam et hayelda hazot v'yikra shema beYisrael Dorit bat Shlomiel ve'Regina Zot hakitana gedola tihiyeh Keshem sheniknasa lebrit ken tikanes leTorah ulechupa ulema'asim tovim. And in English, and this would not be the first baby who cried through these blessings, by the way. Our God and God of our mothers and our fathers, sustain this child through her parents' loving care. Let her be known among the people of Israel by the name Dorit. May her name be a source of joy to her and inspire her to serve our people and all humankind. May her parents rejoice in the growth of her body and her soul. And as they have brought her into this covenant, so may they, with wisdom and with patience, lead her to a life filled with Torah, with learning, with chuppah, with loving relationships. She got a binky. And ma'asim tovim, with deeds that help make our world a better place. As together we say, Amen. And to all of you, we wish you a mazel tov. Mazel tov, mazel tov, shimon tov, shimon tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, shimon tov, shimon tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, shimon tov. Yeh lanu, yeh lanu, yeh lanu, oh lecho Yisrael. Yeh lanu, yeh lanu, oh lecho Yisrael. Yeh lanu, yeh lanu, oh lecho Yisrael. We're so delighted you could be here and share the joy of her entrance into this community with us. You can return to your seats, and we'll invite you up to light the candles in a moment or two.
That can happen right now.
Oh, we can do that? Yeah. Save you steps.
And we are super lucky tonight because we have 2 simchas in our sanctuary tonight, maybe more too. We have Nate Sokolov here, who becomes bar mitzvah tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So Nate, we'd love to ask you and your family to come up to light 1 set of Shabbat candles. And Noah,
And we're
Catherine,
going to
if you
invite
would come
Catherine
up
and
with
Zoe
and light the other.
Ira can come too, or he can sit on those comfy chairs. They're good ones. All right. Anywhere you want to be.
I think we got to keep singing. We got to keep singing, I think.
She's a singer. Yep, you can
And
go
you'll find this blessing at the top of page 1 if you have a prayer book with you. And bringing in all this Shabbat light and joy.
Good job.
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehad lekner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom. Mazel Tov. Shabbat Shalom. Mazel Tov.
Nate, you can head right on up here.
Nate.
May this be a Shabbat with much shalom. And we turn to page 2, fourth song down, welcoming ourselves in. How good it is to be together. How good it is, how sweet it is. 2, 3, 4. Name my tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Name my tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
How good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day.
how good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad.
how good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day.
how good it is,
How good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. And we are entering into this time in our Jewish calendar of Revelation. Shavuot begins on Sunday night. And this is the time of the receiving of the Torah, receiving of wisdom, where we're told that we were all at Mount Sinai. And so we invite you in tonight to just take this beautiful space that we create on Friday night, and with Nate leading us in so many prayers, with his beautiful neshama and voice and heart and soul, to listen a little bit. What is your life wanting to reveal to you? What is in the ethers? And sometimes it's hard to connect with that because we're busy and we're running around. But here we are with the sun about to set. We've got a lot more light ahead of us. And take this time for revelation. As we turn to page 5, Shiru Ladonai, sing out to God, sing out a new song. What's your song? What's your melody? What's your rhythm? Shiru Ladonai, Shiru Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol haaretz, Shiru Ladonai, Baruchu Shemo, Basaru miyom liyom Yeshu'ato. reading by Rabbi Yael Levy. She wrote this prayer as we come to the wilderness of Sinai in just 2 nights from now and prepare ourselves to stand at the mountain. Hineni, here I am present, I am willing. I am open to receive the Torah that is written upon my heart. I am open to receive what is mine to give. I will remember that by honoring my gifts, I honor the mysteries of life and take my place in the infinite web. Let me be part of the great transformation. Let me be part of the great healing. Let us together create a world in which love and truth meet, justice and peace prevail. Truth sprouts from the earth, and justice shines from the heavens. May love rise, may healing go forth for all beings, for all earth.
Amen.
And with those words, we welcome Shabbat. We welcome this gift of wholeness, of peace, of rest, of togetherness and celebration. Turning to the words of Lecha Dodi on page 11. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela ya elai elai lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela oh shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmi'anu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shemo l'tiferet ve'litila lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela ya elai elai lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela oh likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mekor habaracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshavat chila lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela ya elai elai lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela oh hitoreri kiva oreku mi ori uri shir daberi kevod Adonai alayik nigla lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela ya elai elai likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela oh vo'i v'shalom hateret bala gam v'simcha u'v'tzohala toch emunei am segula bo'i kala lecha Dodi likrat kala yalala yalala yalla pinei Shabbat nekamela ya elai elai were just in Prague. It was Prague, I think, was back there. Yeah, it was very beautiful. A little trip we just took.
We remain standing. If you are there, our dear friends who are joining us digitally, we are sending you our love. And turning to page 15 as a community, staying on our feet or lifted in our souls for Chatzi Kaddish.
Uchaye dechol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, Uvizman Kariv. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach, Le'alam U'Olmei Almaya, Yitbarach. Yishtabach, wird Ba'ar, wird Rambam, wird Naseh, wird Hadar, wird Ale, wird Halal, Shemeda Kudashah, Brichu, Le'ela, Min Kol Birhata, V'Shirata, Tushbehata, V'Nechemata, Da'amiram Be'alma, Be'ru,
Amen.
Turn to page 16, calling each other home into this sanctuary of prayer. Baruch Hu, dear ones.
Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name, when I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name, when I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name, when I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Ve'ahavatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim, Baruch ata Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated. We continue with the Ve'ahavta, words and commandments of love that are to fill our days and our nights. We'll chant the first paragraph on page 18. Put your finger in page 20. We'll move directly to the second paragraph of page 20.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך,
Vishinantam levanecha vidibarta bam vishivtecha v'veitecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvishokbecha uvikumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'tem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiod lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Revealing Torah, Revealing Me, a prayer for Shavuot by Devin Spear. Before there was Torah, there was thunder, lightning, the sound of a horn beating, a mountain and smoke billowing, people trembling. The word arose from sight and sound. To receive Torah was a moment, but what of the moment prior, in which our senses and primal feelings called out to God above, wanting to stay at a distance, but remaining firmly in place, as if to say, I'm scared, I'm ready, reveal Torah, and with your blessing, reveal me.
Amen. Turn to the bottom of page 21. The words the Israelites sang when they celebrated their freedom, words of prayer for the day when all will be free.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, oseh feleh, oseh feleh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot, oseh feleh, oseh feleh.
We turn to page 25 and rise in body or in spirit as we prepare to enter the Amidah.
Adonai sefatai tifta ufi agite latecha. Adonai sefatai tifta ufi agite latecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Go Melech
חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים צומח נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל אתה קדוש שמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. If you are still praying the words of the Amidah, please do not stop. Continue your prayers, and we'll just accompany you with the words of Oziv Zimrat Yah, which you'll find the third song down on page 90. Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayehi li Lishua, Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayehi li Lishua, Oziv Zimrat Yah, Vayehi li parts make it around. Ozi Esimaradia Vayehili Lishua Ozi Bezimaradia It sounds so beautiful. Switch your part. Ozi Bezimaradia Vayehili Lishua Ozi Bezimaradia
Ever since the Friday night after October 7th, we have prayed as a community for those who were taken hostage on that day, 601 days ago. But as a community, we know that it is not just those who were taken hostage, who were attacked on that day, who were hurt, whose lives have crumbled as a result of that heartless act of torture. And because we take seriously the commandment to love our neighbor as ourselves here in this sanctuary, we have made room over the course of this unfolding tragedy, because our hearts have cried out with each new loss. And so we have included in our prayers those Israelis who lost their lives and were taken into hostage, those Gazans who are unable to flee the violence that has followed from this day, and all in the region who are trapped, who are not free, who cannot seem to get free from this cycle of violence and hate. We open our hearts to them. And in recent months, we've been opening our hearts to those here in our country who have had their freedoms stripped from them as well. And so we offer these words, prayer for freedom, to all who are in need, knowing our hearts can hold everyone. Our family, the whole house of Israel, who are in distress or in captivity, who stand either in the sea or on dry land, may the Omnipresent have mercy on them and take them out from trouble to blessing, and from darkness to light, and from oppression to redemption, now, swiftly, and soon. Amen. We turn to our prayers for healing, for shleimut, for wholeness, on page 130. Nate, it's an honor to invite you back up to the bima to help us lead these prayers.
Page 138. And as a community, we are praying for the healing of Martha Berman, who is recovering well from bypass surgery. We are praying for the healing of Alan Travis, Amy Travis's beloved father, for Barney W., Molly Capistani, for Batya Simcha, Beth Cohen, who continues to heal, for Deb Schwartz, who is healing well from her surgery, Sandy Waxman, Dan Fine, Liliana Walheim Martinez, Lynn Bishop, Harriet Snyder, Ann Koppel, Ed Snow, Stanley Roth, for Ayelet Gal, Chava Shmuel, Tori Macia, Kyle Warren, Sarah Kianowski, Dave Carbonneau, Ken Doucette, Debbie Gilman, Neil Daniels Midman, Andy, Joyce, Adele, and Roger, for Jenny Vanderpool, Annie Graham and her family, for Anya Kabel and Sue Boardman. If there are names of loved ones you'd like to add to the Misha Berach list, we invite those joining us online to put it in the chat, and if you're here, just raise your hand and we'd be honored to call on you. Joel. Thank you. Bill.
My sister Nancy's dog.
Thank you. Sue.
Israeli hostage David Korea.
Oh, Sarah.
Jen Clifford.
Wade Huffman. Carolina Sapelius.
Suzanne Martin.
Ken Porter. Kevin Lenz and my sister Tara Miguel. Toby Pilson. Marla Wonder. Rick Schuster.
All of these loved ones who have been named are all we are carrying in our hearts. We join our voices together on the right-hand side of page 130. Misheberach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. I've been thinking about the nature of healing and being in the between the worlds of illness and health, and certainly a lifetime of accompanying people, and now feeling it so much myself. And when we sang the words Baruch Hu, dear one, when I call on the light of my soul, I come home. And I was thinking about how important it is that we build those homes for ourselves, our spirits, the people who help us care for our spirits. And I'm thinking tonight about how this is the first time in my 61 years that I am not imagining, now it's just my mother, but it used to be my grandparents, my father, my mother, at services at the same time that I was at services in the same synagogue that I grew up in since I was 2 years old, because my mother is actually on the way here from Michigan. She's traveling with my youngest brother now. The house has been sold. The closing happened this morning. They're somewhere in Pennsylvania. And so she's moving here well, so that's a good news. So I've been thinking, yeah, it's a good thing. It's a happy thing. But I'm thinking about the worlds in which we live as humans. And we are often transitioning. Nate will be actually talking about this tomorrow morning in his Devar Torah, the transitions of life, that we are in these liminal moments a lot, I think, when we're sort of in between and betwixt, and where is our home and who is our home, and that deep place inside of us that we can access, especially when we practice accessing it. And I feel like that's what we do here. We practice doing that. And so there is a way that I've come to recognize that it is possible to feel really full and energized and completely like sparky and fiery, and also feel kind of empty at the same time. And that is part of revelation too, that light comes from all kinds of different sources. Healing comes from all kinds of different sources. Do I sound a little funny? Well, what should I do, Brian?
Keep going, because you're
Is it this? And so I want to invite you into the song before we sing Oseh Shalom, the song that says, as we approach Shavuot and standing on the mountain and being revealed and being open to revelation and being open to curiosity and being in between worlds sometimes, may I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive the light. And you can say the words empty or full. You can exchange them back and forth. Sing it however you feel it. It's the same melody, and it's kind of nice to hear the two words coming together, empty and full, because I believe we are. So it goes like this. May I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be empty and open to receive. May I be full. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive. That's the whole song. May I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be empty and open to receive. And whatever it is, open your heart. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive. May I be empty and open to receive the light. May I be empty and open to receive. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive. May I be empty and open to receive the light and open to receive. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open. All right, sing it out. And open to receive. May I be full and open to receive the light. May I be full and open to receive. And now we are very happy to call up Nate's brother Ben to help him lead Oseh Shalom, which we'll find on the bottom of page 31.
Oseh Shalom.
sound, oh, say shalom, v'roma, ruya, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. May the one who makes peace above make peace descend on all of us and all of us in Israel. Let us say amen. Let us say amen. Let us say beautiful. Thank you, Ben. And you can go back and sit down.
So the holiday in which we receive Torah is coming on Sunday night, along with an ice cream sundae bar, in case you haven't heard. So come Sunday afternoon, we have an ice cream sundae bar to celebrate Torah, as the ancients proclaimed it should be. I'm sure it was the sprinkles that they really got into, I'm sure. But really, this opportunity to gather together tonight for Shabbat, to celebrate the entrance into our community of a new baby and a new adult. And I know, an adult. That's you, by the way, you're the adult. And to make the room in all of us for the homes and the love and the connections that we need in this week ahead. That is to live our lives by Torah. And so we will turn to page 42, to the middle paragraph. There are, on the fourth line down, are the words, V'hashavota el levavecha, and let it dwell in your heart. Let the space we have created tonight, let the connection we have experienced, let the love we have stood in sacred witness to dwell in our hearts as we prepare ourselves to receive Torah yet again. I would ask that you rise in body or in spirit.
V'hashevota el levavecha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim v'hashevota el levavecha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim hahu, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad.
You may be seated.
Turn to the words of Mourner's Kaddish on page 44. And the yortzites tonight include Barney Levine, Maura Albert's beloved father, and Estelle Horwitz, beloved mother of Anne Horwitz. In this year of memory, we are remembering Pat Urich, Sivan Ehrlich, Jan Amsterdam, and Marilyn Walheim-Magnet. And if there are loved ones whose yortzites you're observing who are feeling especially close to you tonight, we'd be honored to call on you. Thank you. Joel.
My mother, Sherry Estes.
My grandmother, Henrietta Hines, and my cousin Melissa. My mother, Ruth.
Shirley Bonds, Raymond Bonds, Charles. Where's his Kathy Johnson?
My mother, Ruth.
For all those named, for those who have no one to say their name for them, we become a community of memory with the words of Mourner's Kaddish, page 44. I invite you to rise and bow your spirit. Yitkada v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach chirutei ve'amlich malchutei, ve'chayei chom u'yonechom, u'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mivarach le'olam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram me'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be an abiding blessing. May we live our lives in ways that honor them. As together we say, you may be seated.
Just a few announcements. We'd like to thank the Sokoloff and the, is it pronounced Caton O'Dowd family for being here to share the simchas with us, allowing us into your joy, and for sponsoring our own egg tonight. And we offer a hearty mazel tov to you all. Torah study begins at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning here in the library on the first floor and is also accessible via Zoom. And if you need that Zoom link, Aaron Boxer is your person. Just go find him right there in the nice kippah. On Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at Mullen Field in Winchester, adults of all genders are invited to join an open softball practice and scrimmage with Shir Chutzpah, our TST softball team. And the reason for this is that the league is exploring the possibility of a co-ed division for next season. So if you are interested, nothing to lose. Please do go if you are interested and have some fun. And Mullenfield is the one that's like right across the street from Right Lock Farm. Monday morning at 9 a.m. will be the first morning of Shavuot. We'll be leading a Zoom-only brief Yizkor service. And this provides this opportunity 4 times a year to be in sacred memory together as we remember and give honor to our loved ones. So that's 9 a.m. Monday morning. And next Friday night will be a special, mostly text Shabbat service with Rabbi Carey in celebration of Shavuot. It will begin with a brief Shabbat service and accompanied by musicians Bill Yeager on piano and Caroline Lieber on violin. And then in the tradition of Shavuot, there will be a sacred text study with Rabbi Carey.
And that's not the exciting
And of course, the cheesecake will be bountiful, bountiful. And lastly, our meditation team, and I believe that's Neil tonight, will be offering a meditation after services tonight. So go downstairs after our final song and enjoy deliciousness downstairs. There's a lot of good stuff down there and good conversation. And come back about 10 minutes or so later. We'll be setting up here around the flickering candle here, a beautiful, peaceful meditation. So if you are interested in maybe your first time having a meditation to end the week, this would be a great time, led by Neil Motenko tonight. And we will conclude with, I think we should sing A Tree of Life, because Shavuot's on its way, a little song, joyful song to the Torah. Ben and Nate, would you come back on up for that? And then we'll do Kiddush and Motzi and head down for that delicious oneg. One, two, three. The tree of life
to those who are fasting,
and all of its supporters are happy. It is the tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. All right, now if you are a cheesecake lover, you are going to do the Tree of Life part. If you could take or leave cheesecake, you're the shalom part. 1, 2, 3. It is a tree. Shalom, 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 shalom. All right, switch your part. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. All right, take a deep breath. Here we go. Shalom, everyone. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Beautiful. Now, would you guys come to the Kiddush cup and the challah? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. You want to lift that challah up. Just lift that challah up. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
and rip one little corner, and you rip a corner.
See you downstairs, and then back up here if you want a meditation session.